Good evening everyone, especially to Ma'am Florencia Tilin Solima. Reading the Proclamation of the Philippine Independence. Proclamation of the Philippine Independence. Every year, the country commemorates the anniversary of the Philippine Independence proclaimed on June 12, 1898 in the province of Cavite. Indeed, such event is a significant turning point in the history of the country because it signaled the end of the 333 years of Spanish colonization. The declaration was a short 2,000-word document which summarized the reason behind the revolution against Spain, the war for independence, and the future of the new republic under Emilio Aguinaldo. Highlights of the proclamation speech include a characterization of the conditions in the Philippines during the Spanish colonial period. The document specifically mentioned abuses and inequalities in the colony. Number 2, a brief historical overview of the Spanish occupation since Magellan's arrival in Visayas until the Philippine Revolution, which specific details about the latter, especially after the Pact of Biang na Bato had collapsed. Number 3, the mention of Rizal execution calling in unjust. Number 4, the Cavite Mutiny of January 1872 that caused the infamous execution of the martyred native priest Jose Burgos, Mariano Gomez, and Jacinto Zamora, whose innocent blood was shed through the intrigues of those so-called religious orders that cited the three secular priests in the said mutiny. Number 5. The established republic would be led under the dictatorship of Emilio Aguinaldo. Number 6. Its explanation on the Philippine flag that was first waved on the same day. Analysis of the Proclamation of the Philippine Independence. As mentioned earlier, examination of the document on the Declaration of Independence can reveal some often overlooked historical truths about this important event in the Philippine history. Number 1. The document reflects the general revolutionary sentiment of that period. Number 2. The proclamation also gives us the impression on how the victorious revolutionary government of Aguinaldo historicized the struggle for independence. Number 3. There were mentions of past events that were seen as important turning points of the movement against Spain. Number 4. However, the Katipunan as the pioneer of the revolutionary movement was only mentioned once toward the end of the document. There was no mention of the Katipunan's foundation. Bonifacio and his co-founders were also left out. The country between Aguinaldo's Magdalo and Bonifacio's Magdiwang in the Katipunan is no secret in the pages of our history. Number 5. The point is, even official records and documents like the Proclamation of Independence, while truthful most of the time, still exude the politics and biases of whatever is in power. This manifests in the selectiveness of information that can be found in these records. It is the task of the historian thus to analyze the content of these documents in relation to the dominant politics and the context of people and institutions surrounding it. This tells us a lesson on taking primary sources like official government records within the circumstances of this production. Studying one historical subject thus entails looking at multiple primary sources and pieces of historical evidence in order to have a more nuanced and contextual analysis of our past.